So here we are. just a small crowd. The current time is 4 a.m. and we are about to make the migration from Rio to Cartagena, Colombia. Normally I think this flight should take roughly, I don't know, like the whole travel day, 9 hours. How long is this gonna take us? 30. Why? Well, first we go to Lima, where we have a 12-hour layover. Then we go to Bogota, where we have a 12-hour layover. So I think in total like 6 hours of flying, 24 of sitting. We're off to a great start.
No, I can't bother to be here. I'm so tired. I don't have anything else to say.
Emma's already left us. Just left our friend Chris. So it's a rough morning. It's been a rough morning. Lines already formed. We are the only people sitting down. So updates to come. 30 hours worth. Time 6:12. Obviously, the climate in the airport has taken a turn to chilly as Faith is fully bundled. Bubble jacket on the feet, scarf around the neck. Well, guess who else is bundled? Me. So, off to a raging start. Looks like our plane's here. Time 6:50. Just boarded flight 1 from Rio to Lima. Estimated time 4.5 hours until arrival. Why am I looking like I'm feeling right now? Like $1,000,000? Last night, I had the crazy last night in Rio. What did I do? Watched the other guys on an iPad on a bottom bunk, crammed in, 2 people. So this is the aftermath. Sunglasses staying on the entire time in an attempt of darkness. So Faith straight across. She's also hood up, bubble jacket hood up. So I guess see you on the other side. Another update from the plane. Time 6:58. So I just gave up my seat so this whole family could sit by each other. She's like, I'll give you another window seat. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna lose my window seat. What happened? Whole row. God, maybe this 30 hours won't be so bad. Well, at least it was 4.5. All right.
Avianca, una aerolínea miembro de la red Star Alliance.
All right, really, that's it. See you in Lima. Arrive in Lima 5 hours later. Local time 9:35. Oh, I look well rested after that flight. It's fucking wrecked. So I've looked up all these hostels, places we can just check into for our 12-hour layover. How much is it to leave the airport because we're not staying here? $30. Like I said, I can hardly afford food, so looks like we'll be spending some quality time in the airport today. Faith,
Yes.
on a happiness scale, is
2. I'm hungry, I'm tired. I don't feel good.
Faith didn't get breakfast on the plane. We have this to look forward to. So things are going well. Okay, Faith, please explain the situation of the day.
Well, you arrived.
Oh, current time 10:20.
As you can see or you can't see, there's only one floor we can be on for the next 12 hours. So our first mission, find food. Yes. First mission, find food. Well, we happened to pass the VIP club. So we thought, what possible sad story could we tell the VIP people for them to let us in? Well, our sad story didn't really go that far, as they said the fee to get in for the day, and by day I mean 4 hours for $50. Then we went to the other VIP lounge and they also told our sad story again. Asked them their price, $60 for 4 hours or $80 for 8 hours. Temptation was beyond what I could explain. What's included, you might ask? I'll tell you. Open bar, place to sleep, free Wi-Fi, hot showers, free snacks. What are the snacks? We didn't get that far in the conversation, and now we regret that. Anyway, the team, me and Abby, went outside to discuss it. And honestly, we're still sitting here discussing it. But since we spent $50 on sushi the other night, we've deemed no.
So
here we are, eating our...
Emma and Chris, who I know is not watching this, I want you to know we're fucking miserable. This is going to be us.
Thank you. No, because I'm not going to lounge. And HR, chicken teriyaki sandwich that tastes like nothing.
And now I can't eat anything else all day. Because like I've said 4 times already, I'm broke. So, at least we have beds we can stretch out on. And by beds, I mean these chairs.
Oh. And now we have to pay for Wi-Fi as well. We pay another $10 to be on Wi-Fi for the whole day. Yeah. So, I'm telling you, it's 24 hours for $10. You know what? There better be Wi-Fi in Bogota. I'm so pissed. That's all. This is where I'm at right now. I am so tired, so hungry. Our food just came, as you can see. Okay? We still have another 5 hours until our flight. I haven't even... Okay, I had one French fry. But I honestly feel like I'm gonna die. When we have more battery, I'll show you my budget. That we should... It shows how we could afford to go to the VIP lounge, because after this, we're still gonna have to pay on our card and get charged another $9 for paying on our card. Anyway, I'm miserable. Absolutely miserable.
Anyways, yes, I still have my sunglasses on top of my head. I chose a meal so I could get a free drink. That's where I'm at. So it's not getting better. Current time 6:30. As you can see, the sun is setting. Get here when the sun is essentially rising, leave when it's essentially setting. And by essentially, I mean it is setting. Meanwhile, Faith is still in a similar position. Here we go, boarding our last flight of the night. Current time, 9:24.
Current weather, freezing.
Current weather, 100 degrees outside, negative 100 degrees inside.
Was that only 12 hours? Felt like only a couple minutes we were here. Oh.
Highlight of the day, Faith and I eat dinner. We're down to literally, I have $3, Faith has $2. Faith has to buy her M&M's duty free because they're the cheapest. It's like a fun size bag you get on Halloween. It cost her a grand total of
$1.34.
How did she have to pay? Via her passport and boarding tickets. So who knew purchasing M&M's would be such a matter of national security? All right, on that note, here we go.
Flights down 1 to 1.
And we've made it to Bogota. Local time is 1:15 in the morning, which means it's 4:15 in Brazil, which means we've been at an airport for now 24 hours. Why is Faith in the best mood, despite having to wait another, 8 hours for our flight? They have Dunkin' Donuts here.
No. In Colombia, no Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I want real cafe.
And we're happy to not be in a Portuguese-speaking country anymore, but that attempt at Spanish was confusing.
Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I got you.
All right, well.
Don't know its currency at all. Don't even know how much it is spent.
Colombia coming in hot right now for us. Which donut did I get, you may be wondering? That's right, the Choco Manny. All right. I wonder what ground I'm going to be sleeping on right now. Let's go find out. Current time, 2:20. Our flight is not for another 6 hours. And I can't see why we're the only people here. I thought people liked getting to the airport early. This is confusing. Faith over here working on procuring an Australian working visa. I'm over here working on letting Faith procure the visa so I can follow her lead when she's done. Oh, I guess I'll look at the other. Maybe at the other gate there's people. Huh. Where is everyone? Oh, there's one security guard in the back. Oh, what are those things called? Those scooters with 2 wheels? Oh, a Segway. In Colombia, security guards use Segways. I think he's just playing on it right now because there's not shit here. Oh, you know what else they have here? Water fountains. Colombia's really starting off on a high note. All right. Well, I guess see you in 6 hours. "5:15, the first people start to arrive. 5:15, Faith is on the ground watching Netflix via her phone. At this point, I filled out my shit for Australia, really pissing Faith off because I asked for her to check it multiple times. So this is her retaliation. 5:32. After seeing Faith on Netflix, I got inspired to get on Netflix myself. What happened? I can't remember my cousin Bryce's password and email address. So now what am I doing? Attempting to watch Breaking Bad via YouTube, which is turning out to be a challenge. 2 cheers to the technologically inept. All right. It's nice to have so many friends here now. Boarding in T-minus 2 hours. Time, 6:17. My sister has come in clutch with the code for the Wi-Fi. And we're in. Faith still watching Netflix. 30 odd hours later, our friendship is obviously flourishing, and we're engaging in a lot of truly rich conversation. We haven't spoken in 3 hours, at least. Meanwhile, Walt and I, getting back on board. Current time, 8:06. Heading to the plane. She's mildly amused by this. Well, you know, I didn't know Colombia was meant to be colder than Patagonia, but it seems to be. Hoping that once we leave the confines of the airport, that will change. Final flight. Final flight.
I'm 2 hours, I'm 3.
We get on the plane. My window seat has been taken. But it's only an hour flight, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit on the aisle. Stretch out my legs. The sunglasses are obviously back on. Why? Because I need to get some shut-eye and some darkness. And I'm left pondering in this moment, after 30 hours, are our bags gonna make it to the baggage claim? I'd say right now, percent chance is coming in at maybe 16. Faith also got her aisle seat confiscated.
Surprise. Well, they're lucky it's a 1 hour flight. They're pretending not to speak English. I know they speak English. And also, the TVs.
Oh.
Shortest flight. Most elegant fucking plane.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see what happens when we finally arrive. Hoping there's breakfast on this, even though it's an hour flight, because I haven't eaten since my last free flight, because I ran out of money in Lima. So, alright, over and out. And we have arrived. Oh, that's weird. It's 100 degrees and I'm sweating my ass off in this coat? What a change. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I look like I'm getting ready to go to prom right now with my hair and just my general appearance. Some people just travel so well. But the real moment of truth is coming, the bag situation. Please, let's just have one. Just one. At least one. The anxiety.
Chances are our bags being here.
Faith never taps her leg. Constantly yells at me for doing it. And here she is.
Chances of our bags being here are slim to none.
Well, there's mine.
No.
That's mine.
Fuck.
Yes! Woo! I think so. Does it weigh 90 pounds? Ah! Alright. Ah, worried for nothing. 30 hours. I have good feelings about yours.
Oh, really? Because there's nothing else coming out of the conveyor. Thank God.
Alright. It's been a long trip, but we made it, and so did all of our shit. There she goes. There she blows.
Maybe there's some drugs in there.
Good thing, because all my clothes are dirty and they need to be washed desperately. So, all right, we made it. Now, here's to hoping our house lets us check in, because I'm in a bad way. I'm tired. I'm very tired. But I'm being propelled forward because Lynn faced friends coming tomorrow with Sour Patch Kids. Tonight, life is but a dream. Okay, thank you, world. Faith, you look like a...
I'm so hungry. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. I want to strip down. It's fucking hungry.
All right, I'll let you do that in the privacy of this airport.
I know what you're thinking. Did I pack really light? Or maybe kind of heavy? Let me tell you who packs worse than I do. And most impractical. Here we are. Abby's bag, first of all, about to explode. Literally has a rip in it, as you can see down here. Then again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
Oh, four pairs of shoes. Mind you, one of them are Velcro platforms.
Velvet.
Oh, velvet is what I meant.
World's most practical packer. You're looking at her. All right, we have money out. We have all our shit. And now we're headed into the mean streets. 35 hours later. Thank you and good night. In typical fashion, we get here after everything we've been through traveling. What happens? Oh, the power's out. It's been out since last night, which means none of the fans work. No Wi-Fi. No nothing. So I went from feeling like I was in the fucking Antarctic, freezing, absolutely freezing, to now absolutely perspiring. Once again, there's just no fucking in between on this continent. There's none. There's Faith. Same reaction. So the dark comedy that is our life just continues to get darker and darker. And you know, I know this will be something I look back on and laugh at one day. But right now, quite frankly, I'm just not there. I'm fucking tired. The current time, we got here at 10. It's now 1:20. So some of this mood is obviously coming from the fact that I'm exhausted. The rest of it is because this is just a fucking annoying situation. But our lunch is only $2, so that is a prime. And our Australian visas, we pay for them, it's done. Oh, but I can't afford more than $2 for lunch now, and I'm not kidding. Mom, please, I don't know how many times I have to beg you. Can you please just sell my car? I'm sorry I'm not home to do it, but I'm not. So, I guess that's it, over and out. Here's to hoping